My name is Sean Maher and I'm the ABP Demo Farm Manager. We're here in Clonegall, County Carlow, farming 280 acres. Yeah, we've had a great year so far, I suppose. We bought in 419 calves. We only lost 3 during the rearing period. I suppose the weather was quite kind, no extreme temperatures or no snow. Sure, look, it's year on year too. We'll take it as it comes, but we have 411 calves at grass. We have 5 small lads back in the shed. Yeah, so thankfully now, as I stand here today, we've had no cases of summer scour syndrome this year. Sure, look, hopefully that'll continue, but largely what we put it down to really is spending longer times in the shed post-weaning. We often look back to see what calves were getting summer scour syndrome, and it was the last few calves. So when we look back at the figures, our first batch of calves, we'll say we're spending about 35 to 40 days in the shed after coming off milk. That was largely down to the time of the year and I suppose the weather conditions. Every calf now is spending 35 to 40 days in the shed post-weaning. So our last calves are out about 3 weeks now and flying it, we're delighted. We're kind of pushing them, I suppose, with the system we're operating, a 19-month heifer and a 20-month steer. For the milk period, we'd probably be averaging in around 0.65, calves coming in around 55 to 60 kilos, being weighed about 90 to 95 kilos, and then turned out to grass at 120 kilos. Yeah, so last year and any other year, we suppose we've been good with the bad. We've been averaging 270, 275 kilos for our heifers at 19 months, and our steers about 20 months, about 320, 325 kilos. I suppose the CBV is quite a new tool. We would be asking our farmers definitely to keep it in mind. The biggest thing and what we've found from our findings here on the demo farm is to really look into the carcass traits of the sire of these calves. The beef sub-index is very, very useful when it comes to the DBI, and just keeping an eye on your carcass weight and your carcass conformation. Yeah, so we reseeded about 10 acres there last Saturday. That was burnt off about a month ago. We went with a grass and high clover mix. We're maybe thinking about going with some red clover just to see how that would establish, but I suppose on speaking to experts, they were saying the clay was quite shallow. Red clover mightn't suit it. We're definitely looking at something going forward, including a bit of red clover in our swards. We'll probably reseed another 20 acres in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, so we have a trial here. We're involved with UCD. It's 32 acres split evenly, 16 acres of a multi-species mix and 16 acres of a straight perennial ryegrass mix. So we're running 2 batches of bullocks on that, Angus and Hereford. They were both the same weight, being turned out, so we're monitoring their performance. So far, both look quite good, I suppose, tribe-wise, but the main difference, I suppose, is on your fertiliser and your fertiliser saving. Our multi-species mix would have only got 2 applications, whereas our grass is probably going to be coming in maybe around 6 applications over the year. Yeah, so generally year on year we buy about 600 store lambs. I suppose with the cattle being housed for finishing, our grass demand just falls off a cliff really. We'll be running our 400 weanlings across the farm as well. The store lambs are generally finished around March time. They're just working in, fitting in well in the system here. Our calves here at grass, just really monitoring them at grass, monitoring dung samples and that. They'll be IBR vaccinated along with their Pasteurella pneumonia booster as well, coming into the back end as well.